November 1st of '93 was a pretty interesting day. My two partners and I, we actually drove up to our accountant's office and signed the Articles of Incorporation. I'd rented this office warehouse and we're doing things I'd never done before. And so November 1st of '93 was a day where there was all sorts of possibility, and there was excitement, there was anticipation, and straight up fear. You know, I think that I was absolutely scared to death. I was 26 years old, and there was all the possibility in the world. We knew we could do something great, but we just didn't know what that would look like when it was done.
When I started, there was 3 employees. There was Fred and the other owner. We didn't have a secretary. There was a couple of guys. It was kind of fun. Way back in those days, got to see lots of different sides of facilities that I'd never seen before.
I started in 2008. I had worked for another asbestos company for 19 years. And very simply, I left that other company because I got tired of getting beat by Eagle Environmental. Over and over, they were beating us, and I couldn't figure out how they were being so competitive. And very simply, it was the systems that they had in place. Their systems made them very competitive, and it made them more of an industry leader and hard for the competition because they were raising the bar.
When I first started, we were only doing asbestos removal. Later into it, got certified and we started doing lead abatement, mold remediation, and now the other services that we're trying to take on are re-insulation, blasting and floor prep, stripping flooring, stripping painting, interior demolition. These are all areas where we're already experts. We just don't have to build the big containment.
Fundamentally, when we shifted to a culture-based and strength-based organization, everything changed. What I want to see from Eagle is opportunity for everyone. Okay, we've got great people. We have fantastic people, and I want to see those people flourish. You know, we can call people whatever we want. We can call them employees, we can call them team members, we can call them human resources. You know, what I prefer to call them is friends.
There's a lot that goes into our corporate culture. It's not just be happy and get the job done. There's a lot of psychology that goes into it. The highlight of what goes on is my co-workers are all working together to do good service, safe work, and provide a working place that you want to come to work every day. You don't want to just go to a job, you want to go to your career. And that's what Eagle's corporate culture has done for me.
I think the culture is really unique and interesting. That's what I gravitated to a lot when I started. I think a lot of people find the culture to be inspiring, to have mentors that can back you up when you get into a situation on a job that you're unfamiliar with. You can pull on that, you can rely on them to give you the answers when you don't have the answers.
I like working for Eagle since the first moment I joined the company. Everybody is real nice and kind, and everybody's willing to help you grow.
When I talked to Carlos Torres, if he just told me, you know, you're gonna do this, 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 and this, he got a lot of experience, and it's easy to be a supervisor with him.
You already know that the person that's working with you, he's already on the same page and makes the job faster. It's a family-oriented company. Proud to be an Eagle.
I like working for Eagle because people have good connection with us. They're like, oh, we know your guys, you know, you guys work well, and they know we're professional and well-mannered.
If people get stressed out, then they're not very productive, but when we laugh and have fun and can joke through the hard times, it makes it a lot easier.
I think if everyone works on that culture, I really think this company can be bigger and better, and you know, it'll keep growing.
think the idea that we know how to talk to people and treat people with respect and show them that they're our friends more than just a job, I think that's a big deal.
We realized that we needed to work with people that were aligned and that we would work together and we would succeed together.
I really enjoy working around your guys' team and the professionalism they bring to the table, and always being prepared for the worst case scenario to make the day go easy so we can all go home and enjoy our families. To use a company like Eagle versus somebody that's just not quite up to par, there isn't even a measurable difference. You can't measure quality like that.
What's interesting, and I think what sets us apart from a lot of our competitors, is all of our production managers and all of our estimators have a minimum of 10,000 hours experience.
I'm Matthew King, estimator for Kier Construction, and been in the industry for 13 years. I do the renovations where we renovate apartments, and that's where we have a big relationship with Eagle Environmental. You know, people get really worried when they think of asbestos, and they should be. It comes down to OSHA fines and things like that that people want to avoid. And so having a quality contractor that can pull it out for us and know that it's gone is huge. It's very, very huge for us.
We're very, very skilled professionals that do something very specialized, and we have decades of experience in doing it. We're the best.
I've been working for the Ogden City School District for 25 years. I've been working in their compliance and safety for 15 years. Our primary concern is always student safety, making sure that the students have a safe place to be. I've been working with Eagle for about the whole 15 years that I've been in this position. We don't have to worry if they're going to take shortcuts or try to circumvent the regulatory compliance issues. So it's always nice to know that we can trust the contractors that are working for us. They've handled some major projects for me over the years. One of the biggest is this school that we're at. When we did a renovation, they handled a bulk of the asbestos abatement.
When we have our company Christmas party and we have a couple of hundred people there, that is overwhelmingly cool, because I remember the first couple of Christmas parties and we all sat around one table.
I really wish that I could bring my 26-year-old self and put him here and just say, look. And I think it really blows mind. I know it blows my mind today. We have accomplished much more than I ever hoped to accomplish at that age. A journey is an amazing thing, you know. You start, and it's not always a straight line, but along the way you learn things and you gain certain skills and knowledge that you didn't have when you started, and you find that you have greater capability and you end up in a different place than maybe you ever dreamed you could get to. You reach that summit and you realize there's another summit, and you climb to that one and there's another one, and so on and so forth. And we realize there's still a lot of mountain left. There's still a lot of opportunity to grow. Here we are 25 years in business, and we have started our journey, and we're not quite halfway.